What's up, folks? It's your man Ty. We're about to get into another tirade. This one's a little bit more meaningful than the other ones that I get into there. Not that the other ones aren't, but just wanted to touch on something real quick that I wanted to share with y'all. Just get your ideas on and get some comments going, so I can talk with y'all about it. You know, not only as just consumers, but as fellow YouTube viewers or even fellow YouTube shoe reviewers. Topic today is going to be on episode 10. Does YouTube change us as reviewers? Right? And I know it's kind of deep or whatever, so we're not going to go into too long into it. As you can see here, we're on the second clock, you know what I'm saying? Not trying to do more than 10 minutes as per these tirade rules. So the reason why I come to this conclusion, well, not even conclusion, but just thought process in my mind about this is just that I have seen where when we're reviewing these sneakers, excuse me, I apologize. In the beginning, we are, very happy about the sneaker in hand. And we're like, yo, y'all take a look at this and things of that nature. And then it gets to a point where you can easily lose yourself and you feel like some type of shell of a person that you were before. And I know you're like, well, whoa, dude, you're just reviewing sneakers. It shouldn't even be that deep. You would think so, but a lot can happen in this community that really has you feeling like, you know what, I'm done. I'm done with this. And on this one, I'm not going to try to curse as much as I have been on the last ones. And it's my channel. I'm free to do whatever I feel like doing, but I'm definitely trying to come at y'all at a different perspective. For example, let's take this here. Let's try to use an analogy and knock out a shoe at the same time, right? Multitask. Okay. So as y'all can see right here, right, this is the Royal Toe. I switched out the paper because, I just felt like having fun with it. And that's my whole point of this, is having fun, right? So y'all see right here, these are retail, okay? Absolutely love the shoe. Try to keep it, still for y'all so y'all can see it while I'm actually talking here. And I'm gonna twist it around. You know what I'm saying? So what I like about the shoe is this. Back in May of 2020, this year, of course, as you sneaker enthusiasts should already know, this actually dropped 10 o'clock a.m. Eastern Standard Time, May 9th, 2020. A lot of people felt like they were not going to get this shoe, and I was one of them. But this was my first time using Sneakers app ever, and I was like, you know what? I'm going to give it a shot. Maybe I might get it, maybe not, but at least I gave it a shot. This is my favorite color, you know what I mean? So I figured, you know what? Go for it. And I actually hit. And, I was very happy to get these. And they came to me very quickly, where some of the shoe tube reviewers out there, for whatever reason, it took Nike 2 weeks to get it to them. I don't know what that's about, but mine came in, I brought them that Saturday, mine came in that following Wednesday. So it was a couple of days, you know what I'm saying, 5 days, and these were in hand. So keep looking at the clock here, make sure we're good to go. Yeah, we're good, we're on 3 minutes. So I'm just sitting there okay, cool. That's what's up. I got these, and I'm gonna show y'all the other one for good balance, so y'all see what these are, okay? All right, so we got the hourglass on deck. Y'all see the laterals, you see the medials right here, you see the outsole. The insole has been worn for the most part. But yeah, and of course on this one I put blue laces on it, okay? But the whole point of me showing y'all this shoe, right, is just to show that I was happy getting them. And I wanted to show y'all my collection, my retail collection. I wanted to show y'all just now that I got these shoes and I was happy to get them, and that's it. That is all there is to it. Now I'll switch out my Asics for that shoe there, so y'all can see it in the background. All right. So that's my whole purpose for coming up here on YouTube. In the beginning, there was a young man that I had talked to, and back then I had the second batch of the second batch of the Dior's, the Air Dior's here. I had the second batch from Coco Sneakers. That'll be the last time I mentioned that name, and they were, they could have been better, but they could have been worse. But at the time, the monogram wasn't right. The oblique that's on the swoosh, nothing about the shoe was correct. In fact, this young man on Instagram told me they looked like mids. And sure enough, they did. They did not look like highs like we see right here. And I compared the two, this and that, and it did come in shorter. So at that, I was like, you know what? Let me go ahead and just do a quick picture for him because he had asked about how to look, stuff. I was like, well, here's my MJR pictures that Coco sends us through the QC pics, which QC standard for quality control pics. And I'm like, all right, cool. Send those to him. He's like, well, do you have like a video? I know the pictures, they're okay, but video does a little bit more justice. I'm like, hey, bet. But there was no way to really get in a video. So I was like, you know what? I haven't used YouTube before. Let me just go ahead and do that right quick. And long story short, send him the video. And that was my first time doing that on YouTube because, again, this is a pandemic we're talking about here. And the last thing we're really thinking about is trying to become content creators, let alone like ShoeTube creators or ShoeTube reviewers. Most of us are just trying to get past this, you know what I'm saying? And not go crazy in the process. And that's basically where I was. But I had like this growing shoe collection coming in with retails and UA or rep pairs. So I was just like, you know what? This will be a new way to meet people outside of my home without having to get sick, you know what I'm saying? Because I meet people like yourselves who's watching this video and just keep constantly growing. So I was like, yeah, let's do that. And it's been great. And outside of my first channel getting taken, it's been a blast. I've gotten to meet people across the water, talking with people, and just across the water, I just mean in China. Talking with people generally, not just about sneakers, but just how their lives are, what they're going through on that side of the world, and what they're having to do to take protective measures so they don't spread the virus, not only amongst themselves, but to other people across the world. So it's been an amazing experience overall, but throughout that time, it has been where there's been negatives that have taken place, or AKA haters. So because of those haters, you get these negative comments sometimes, where people are just trying to slow your flow. And sometimes you have people in the background who challenge you to a point where they want you to fail, or they want you to stop doing what you're doing, or they want you to get to a point where you get so fearful of your overall work that they, we're good, we got 3 minutes left, that they want you to slow down and go somewhere else so they can take over on what you're doing. And to me, that's some BS. And of course, I got attacked and my channel was taken from me as of November 3rd, 2020. I only mention it for the point of this story. Since then, I've been working as hard as I can to come back to where I was. But my whole point of this video has been, has it changed me as a content creator? Yes, it has. I mean, I'm not going to sit here and lie to you. I don't tell no lies on this channel. What's the point? We're all grown. So it has jaded me a little bit here, but it is slowly coming back to the same energy I had before. But there have been some days which some of my fellow ShoeTube reviewers can admit that I ain't feel like doing this no more. I wanted to just, you know what I'm saying? Because you have to understand, like, it's a lot of effort, it's a lot of work. And it's like on my previous video, I had mentioned a couple tirades back or cultures back, I said, did you have the heart for it? And not only was I talking to you, the viewers, but I was also talking to myself as well. It's like, do you still have the heart to keep going forward? My whole thing on it is this: if you feel like it's changing you to a certain degree where you feel like you're not the same person, then you need to leave YouTube immediately, wholeheartedly. But if you feel like you can fight back, if you lose your channel, start another one, and you lose that channel, start another one, and things of that nature, then that's going to be it. Because at the end of the day, you can't be fearful of losing a channel. Otherwise, why are you even on here reviewing UA shoes or replica shoes at any given moment? So you got to ask yourself that, like, should I be doing this, or should I be trying to go down a different venture on YouTube to eventually get more subscribers and become monetized and things of that nature? But that's my advice to you. That's basically what I'm saying to you as a viewer, and just as a ShoeTube reviewer, or just even as a content creator on this huge platform known as YouTube. You really got to look at it from that perspective, because if you ever feel like it's changed you to a point where you don't even recognize yourself in the mirror, and it's affecting your marriage, and it's affecting your connection with your children, no matter what their age, it's time to go. This has been Tykisa. Appreciate y'all listening to my tirade. Hey, hit me up on Instagram. Just keep looking at the time, because I just don't want to go past my time, like I mentioned. Hit me up on Instagram, as you can see right above my head here. Please make sure to like, share, and subscribe. And thank you very much for coming on board and subscribing to my channel after seeing this, or even before this. I greatly appreciate it. You are my motivation, all of you. Thanks, and take care.